community for
The Okra Soup Cook-Off.
first year inaugural.
One. Yes, inaugural.
Yes! Ah! Glory!
The food was amazing. They can't taste it on here, though.
You can't taste it on here, but it was so good.
It was so good.
I mean, it was like, you just kept getting cup after cup. I kept going around. I was like, oh, man, we only get this.
Yeah, they know I'm on a diet, and I break my diet when it comes to stuff like this. Gabby's stirring. There we go. Tell me what you're looking for.
Traditional flavors. I wouldn't want to taste the okra. I really want to taste what do you have in it that's going to complement the flavor of the okra, how you balance this acid in the soup, the actual soup. So overall, I think everybody did a good job of doing that. So, good job.
I need to taste okra, I need to taste tomato, I need to have some of that smoked meat flavor in there. I need a little rice, and it needs to not taste scorched.
The seasoning is important. Can I taste the different ingredients that created the seasoning so that it enhances the okra? I'm looking for the actual texture of a soup.
Take your time.
Okra got to come through, and the acid got to be balanced. Like, got to have acidity from tomato, and you got to have okra. Okra got to be through and through. Yeah, and everything else kind of balances it. The heat, the other vegetables, but the okra got to be the star.
I'm tired. So I realized that everyone has like corn in their okra soup. It's a traditional thing, but I did not grow up with corn. I grew up with corn on the side. So mine doesn't have corn at all, and it's like being completely different, right? It was good. This is the first competition I've done in years. So, hey, this is for the hell of it, right?
No pressure.
Inside of here it has smoked ham hock, smoked turkey, the catfish I had. I used the bellies instead of using the fillets because actually the bellies hold up a lot more when cooking a stew. And then the rest of that is like lima beans, okra, heirloom tomatoes, a lard. And then a little bit of like, white wine, white wine vinegar, fancy up just a little bit. But other than that, straightforward.
On there, probably the pineapple.
And so, as much as I can, I try to educate people before they sell their own land. So because I really genuinely want to help people.
We don't have a whole lot of time, so I will ask everyone to, keep our comments about a minute if we can. And I have several questions I'm going to ask Dr.
All right, so what'd you just make me?
Freshly squeezed lemonade,
And where were we at today?
913 lemonade.
She's making me some lemonade, and I think we're gonna go over there and get some crabs too in a second. So, awesome. That's a lot of lemonade.
It is.
Yeah. This is good.
Thank you.
That is good.
So yeah, we're trying to tally our people's choice. Don't get it on the screen.
She's blocking the screen.
I'm blocking the screen. I'm not gonna let him see who is the winner. We gotta maintain the suspense and the suspicion here. But yeah, she's wrapping us up. We about to announce our winners right now. Like, we about to go right now and announce these winners.
With the blueberry.
Oh, nice.
yes.
We get all of it.
And roselle itself is high, helps with antioxidants as
It's
well.
good for my high blood
Would you like to try some? So we have some roselle, which is known as sorrel or flor de Jamaica, depending on what country you're from. And it's roselle that we grow on our farm in Georgetown, South Carolina. Would you like blueberry or pineapple? Then try some blueberry.
I think we'll go with blueberry.
All right. And like she said, it's high in antioxidants. And roselle has vitamin C. And it's a hibiscus, so you get all the blood quality improvements like most hibiscus do.
Where are we at today?
The Okra Soup Festival.
Okra Soup Festival. We're about to get upstairs and get some of that, but before we do, we're gonna try some of this.
Blueberry and sorrel.
Oh, that's good.
Yay!
That's good.
There you go. Replace your Kool-Aid with some sorrel.
Oh, we're getting both.
Can I get an order of dirty rice, please?
Awesome.
You like it? Pineapple.
Okay, so this is moringa. It's a West African plant. It's high in nutrients. It's high in vitamin C. It has a very like herbaceous but kind of sweet, grassy flavor, right? That's what you would say to that too? You can tell I get excited about this, right?
It's called the tree of life.
It's a beautiful plant.
How big does that get?
It gets pretty big. You know what it kind of tastes like? Matcha.
Machi?
Matcha. When it's like ground up in a powder, it reminds me a lot of matcha.
Give me a sound. I'm just playing. I feel all of it. Woo! Miss Shakaya Williams, come on up. Awardee $500 scholarship. Shakaya, where are you from?
I'm from Eugene.
And where are you going to college?
I'm going to Winthrop University.
Winthrop
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Gabby. I'm 19 and I'm a student at Johnson & Wales.
Yes, Gabby. And you did your okra soup. What's special about your okra?
Miss Jasmine Taylor. Yes, this is Jasmine. Jasmine, where are you from?
I'm from Goose Creek.
Goose Creek. And where are you going to school?
USC Upstate.
USC Upstate.
Ground up jalapenos and banana peppers.
Okay. And this is the
Maya Doyle. Maya completed the first cohort of Geechee Girls Rock. She is one of our official Geechee Girl ambassadors. Congratulations, Maya. Where are you from?
Charleston.
And where are you headed to school?
Virginia Tech.
Congrats, Maya. Our third place winner with a beautiful basket, Sharon Richardson. Hey, my mama said goodbye. it My Three Sons?
Yes.
My Three Sons, give her a hand. Miss Sharon Richardson is from Snowden. Yes. Home come through. Our winner of the first annual Okra Soup Cook-Off and the Okra Soup Champ $200 cash prize is Mr. Pete Askew, contestant number 6. Yeah, so if I can get all 3 of y'all up here, can I get all 3 right there? There you go. And right here for a picture. Congratulations to our winner! Our people's choice is Miss Alexis Munjay. Contestant number 5. Yay!
How was it?
It was amazing. The people showed up, even though the weather didn't cooperate. It was a good time. We had tons of vendors, jump houses, sessions with Chef BJ Dennis. We had Amethyst Ganaway. We had giveaways. It was an amazing time, and we are just so grateful for the community support. Second place, People's Choice, Sharon Richardson. Third place, People's Choice, Gabrielle Smith. Come on up, Gabby. Congratulations to all of our winners. We are so excited for you. Next year, meet us right back here. Hopefully we will partner with the 10 Mile community again, and hopefully we're gonna give out more scholarships. So what we really need is for y'all to donate.
Okay, how do they do that?
OkraSoupFoundation.org. OkraSoupFoundation.org. It's gonna say donate for the churn. We gave out 5 scholarships this year to Gullah Geechee youth. Thank you guys so much for all you do for our community, how you educate us, how you serve us, how you preserve our culture. It does not go unnoticed. We appreciate you guys. So we have just a very small token of our appreciation. We could never pay you for what you did today, but we thank you so much for recognizing all of these chefs, the dishes that they cook, and for imparting all the wisdom in us.
For those people who don't know, they've seen okra soup on the channel, on my YouTube channel. Gabby made it last year.
Wow.
So Gabby was here, made it again, right? So the importance of okra soup.
Okra soup is one of a staple Gullah Geechee dish. It's made with love, various ingredients made different ways across the corridor, but what I love about it is a mesh of all the things: seafood, pork, okra, corn, peas, all the things made with love. And to me, it's a metaphor for the Gullah Geechee culture. Our language is a Creole language. When you think Creole, you think gumbo, right? All the things mixed up into one. And so that's what okra soup is. It's a metaphor for Gullah Geechee community, which is various African languages that came here, were brought here during transatlantic slave trade, and created a beautiful Gullah Geechee culture, which is what the Okra Soup Foundation is here to do, is to preserve that, particularly through our youth. So our Geechee Girls Rock is our signature program. We work with high school girls, and we really just embed in them who they are, why it's important to use their language, preserve their culture, talk that talk, tell other people about it, and be sure that we're preserving our land. So a focus today as well was heirs property. We had the probate court here because we want Gullah Geechee people to be proud of who they are, but also retain what we have, like the beautiful background right here. This is prime Gullah Geechee land. And so we're so glad to be on it and to support this beautiful establishment as they continue to support the 10 Mile community. So thanks to them for this opportunity. Because there's something in there that I think you're going to laugh. Yeah, we got BJ a custom bucket. Hey, yeah! Listen, and then for all of our other judges, we got y'all something custom too in there, a cutting board with your initials on there. We appreciate you guys so much. What was your favorite?
Like I said, I'm partial to Gabby and Reggie, so I've got to, on camera especially,
You
my
gotta
viewers,
say it.
they're
That's
going to
right.
get mad if I don't say it.
You better say it.
But I'm not going to pick one over the other on those two.
Okay.
So those two, their recipes, very different, but they were still delicious.
But they were still delicious.
Oh, yeah.
All of them were delicious. We can't wait to see y'all next year.
Yeah, awesome.
Thank you.